No, dear friends, welcome for the lecture number 5 of apiculture. So, last time we have seen the three pairs of legs and two pairs of wings are present on the abdomen uh, of the bees, and three pairs of legs we have seen they are serially prothoracic leg, mesothoracic leg, and metathoracic leg. Whereas there are two pairs of wings we have seen which are located on the mesothorax and metathorax respectively, and called as forewings first and hind wings second. So forewings are quite larger and having a costal vein at the dorsal region, a radial vein at the close to the dorsal region. Ventrally it has anal veins, and this is called as forewing. So it has a clinging attachment for the second pair of wings, and they make a organ of wings, or we can say organ of flight, very strong by clinging the both wings. So this is the second pair of wings, we can call it as the hind wing. It has the same arrangement, veins and costa, but one more thing is here, these are uniting and strong, forming a yamuli here at the anterior edge, and this one is quite like a folding structure here and hind wings. This is the wing of worker bee because this is active bee, and the third body part is abdomen. So we have seen head, all the organs, thorax, two organs, legs and wings, and now abdomen. So abdomen is a largermost organ of the body. Head is smaller, thorax is quite larger than the, and abdomen is a very large organ which accommodate all the systems, and also a sting apparatus and wax glands. So it is the posterior most region of the body and consists of 6 visible segments. Means the abdomen is made up of 6 segments. So visible 6, actually there are 7 segments, but one segment is not clearly visible, and bears the wax glands. All abdomen shows segments and wax glands. So they create a wax plates which are used to create the hive or comb of the honeybee. Then scent gland and the sting, these are the 3 organs, and contains an important organ like stomach, intestine, and organs of reproductive system. So these are the major organs which are located or lodged in the abdomen. So sting apparatus, this is the posterior most apparatus of the abdomen which is used to sting the enemies. The sting is the modified ovipositor and therefore is found only in the queen bee and the genetically female worker bees. This explains why a sting is absent in the drones. The ovipositor has lost his original functions to become modified into a poison injecting apparatus. Bees can be credited with developing one of the first hypodermic needles. Bees can be credited with developing one of the first hypodermic needles. So sting is working like needles. The actual sting or terebra encloses a central poison canal bounded by the 3 pieces which helps to inject the poison in the enemy. A dorsal stylet, it works like a syringe or lancet stylet sheath, and 2 ventral darts. So darts are help to cut the or puncture the skin of enemies. Then wax glands, there are situated on the ventral side of the 4 abdominal segments. So these glands are located ventrally, that is segments 3, 4, 5 and 6. So wax glands are present in section 3, 4, 5 and 6. As soon as the wax is secreted, it becomes dry and form a thin plate. So wax comes out in the form of scales from the minute pores, and the mandibles macerates these scales before using them for making cells of the honeycomb. So in this way, these wax plates are formed on the abdominal lower side. Then this is the structure of bee's abdomen. This is first segment, second segment, third segment, fourth segment, fifth and sixth segment. These are 6 segments of the abdomen, and this posterior end of abdomen have this sting, this poisonous sting, and this gland have these 2 tubes bifurcated into 2 parts, and the central is sac-like bulb of sting where the poison is stored, or we can say this one is the venom sac, poison sac. We can say venom means poison. This is the venom sac where the poison is stored, and here it is acid or alkaline secretion is there. Both these mixes together and inject into the body of enemy. So this is alkaline gland, this is acid gland, this is wax gland. Here wax glands are here to form the wax plates at the lower side, not to the dorsal side. These are located on the, these are the wax glands, lower side. And this coiled bifurcated 2 glands is called as acidic or venom glands. Therefore, they create the venom. In this venom sac, venom is stored. So wax secreting worker bee left. This is wax secreting worker bee. This is, wax is secreted here from glands on the underside of the abdomen. This is the underside of the abdomen, lower side, and other abdominal glands. So this is the abdominal structure, and this is the poison gland or sting, we can say. So development time of honeybee caste. Development time of honeybee caste. We will see the next part is the reproductive system of honeybee, then social organization of honeybee, then reproduction, then structure of drones workers. Then meanwhile, how the development time of honeybee is there. The development time of honeybee caste in days after laying the eggs are hatching. So hatching period in worker bee is 3 days, queen 3 days and drone 3 days. So in all 3 days are common. So after laying eggs in the cells of worker bee, cell capped in 8 days, worker and queen, whereas in drone it takes 2 days more, 10 days, becomes a pupa. Then after laying eggs it becomes a pupa in 11 days, worker bees, 10 days in queen bees and 14 days in drone bees. So pupa formation takes more. Becomes an adult. Worker bee after laying eggs becomes adult in 20 days, queen becomes adult in 15 days and drone takes 22.5 days in becoming adult. Emerges from cell. As soon as they become adult and developed, they leave the comb for gathering or protecting or any kind of job they perform after 21 days in worker, 16 days in queen and 24 days in drone. So drone takes maximum time for the developmental stages after hatching or laying eggs. So this is the chart in the life stages. So social organization of bee colony. Why we call bees are social insects? Because they work, they perform as a social animal. How? We will see here. The highly evolved social organizations of bees had been established before the existence of human race. Means when the human being is developed on the earth, prior to that honeybees have planned everything on this planet, that They have a social organization. So bees teach us the lesson of work and work with cooperation. A highly organized system of division of labor is found in colony of bees. The colony is highly polymorphic, having three castes like one queen called as a mother of the colony and a diploid and fertile female of the colony. Only she can fertilize the eggs or she can lay the egg called as queen. Only one queen. Then thousands of workers in a single hive or colony. They are diploid and sterile females. They cannot lay the eggs, but they are females. The organs are not able to develop the eggs. Therefore, it is called as diploid and sterile female. And hundreds of drones. Some of the drones are fertile males. They are male but able to fertilize the female. The queen, after her nuptial flight or mating, she lays fertilized as well as unfertilized eggs. From the unfertilized eggs, male bees developed, which are termed as drone, whereas from fertilized eggs, worker and queen bees are produced. Later on, the fertile female queen developed from the grub which feed on a highly proteinous food, the royal jelly. If royal jelly is not provided after 3 days to the fertile females, or we can say to the fertilized eggs, they become workers. They cannot become fertile female or queen because they are not provided with royal jelly. So royal jelly is a VIP food that is provided only to the females or only to the bees, those who are to be made as a queen of the colony or future queen of the colony. So division of labor in honeybees. How honeybees are dividing their work among themselves. How honeybees of different castes are doing different jobs like workers, queen and drone. So a honeybee colony is a trimorphic, means three morphs are there. Morphologically they have three structures, that is queen, drone and workers. Or we connect three members, queen, drones and workers. They work differently for the colony and these are as follows. We will see one by one in details. The queen or a fertile female or a mother of the colony, we can say. A queen is a diploid fertile female. She is largest in the size and can be easily recognized from her size or from her abdomen, we can say. Commonly, there is one queen in each colony. She is the queen in a real sense as the mother of the colony, which is guarded by a number of attendants and never allotted any duty except egg laying. So female is only for laying the eggs or queen is only for laying the eggs and therefore she is called as mother of the colony. The queen has long tapering abdomen, short legs and wings. The last segment, queen, is modified as an ovipositor for laying eggs. She is unable to produce wax or to gather pollen or nectar. The queen is raised in the special big cell and is fed with a special food known as royal jelly. So royal jelly is the special food of proteinous material or a quality food or a standard food in the bee colony provided only to the queens or the larvae which are to be made queen for the future colony. It is said that the queen gets mated only once in her life, but in a single chance of mating, drone released 2 crore sperms, which are sufficient for the fertilization of the eggs. So during one and the last mating of the queen with drones, the drone releases 2 crore sperms, and which are sufficient to fertilize all the eggs she lays. And the female queen lays about 1500 to 3000 eggs per day in the height of season. In favorable season, she lays about 3000 eggs. She lays both fertilized and unfertilized eggs in accordance to her will. Means queen decides which type of egg to be laid in the colony. So her will is the final decision of laying either fertilized or unfertilized eggs. Then this chance of her will, but the factors governing such a selective activity are still not known. The fertilized egg result in the development of workers and queen depending upon the type of food the developing larvae are fed, and the unfertilized eggs develop into males. So queen provide the cohesive force which keeps the thousands of worker members of the colony together as a social unit. So the queen substance, or we can say the cohesive force material, binds the all members of the colony together and works socially there too. And this cohesive property of the queen is due to production of queen substance, or we can say pheromone. And this queen substance or pheromone binds the all members together as a family member. Or we can say oozing, means secreting out. Oozing out from, actually from, it should be from, oozing out from her body, and worker pick that substance from the queen. The mandibular glands of queen or queen bee secretes this substance, which brings out the changes in physical behavior of worker bee in particular direction, and also inhibit queen rearing by the workers of her colony, and prevents development of ovaries of laying workers, and therefore the female is non-fertile. Therefore the worker bee is non-fertile female. So this cohesive property of queen is due to the production of pheromone, which contains a scent of fatty acid, then 9 oxodecanoic acids. These both that attract workers only over a very short distance, and during food sharing this substance is probably transmitted from bee to bee. So this substance is sharing by all the bees, and the substance is secreted by the female only to gather all the family members or bee colony members. When the queen is the colony lose its eggs laying capacity, another worker of the same colony starts feeding on the queen diet, royal jelly, and develops into a new queen. So royal jelly is the food which is a VIP food or proteinous food, and supplied to the queen, or we can say supplies to the bees which are to be make a queen of the colony, and new queen is provided with the facilities of real queen. At the same time, old queen may be driven out of the comb or hive, but sometimes some workers objects that as to why the mother of the colony be driven out. So ultimately they also come out with the mother, and sometimes when 2 to 3 queens are developed in a colony, only one takes the position of the real queen and the others come out with some workers to establish the new colony, and in this way they moved away from the colony. And in this way the lecture number 5 is completed here, and we will see the drones and the role of drones in the next lecture. Till then, see you.